Police in Germany have arrested 3 alleged members of Hamas here in Berlin on suspicion of planning attacks against Jews. Dutch police have arrested a 4th person in Rotterdam. German prosecutors say the alleged conspirators plan to bring weapons to Berlin to use in potential attacks against Jewish institutions in Europe. Hamas carried out the October 7th attacks against Israel and is classified by the EU and the United States as a terrorist organization. Our correspondent Hans Brandt has more on the story. Hans, how advanced were these alleged plots for a possible attack?
Well, according to the German security authorities, there were no concrete plans at the moment for attacks, so it does not seem as though anything had been planned in the near future. What was going on is that apparently some time ago, possibly some years ago, some weapons had been buried somewhere in Europe. We don't even know exactly where, and the suspects that have now been arrested have tried several times to retrieve those weapons, to bring them to Berlin so that they could be used for possible attacks. Apparently, the authorities have been following this group for some months already. This has been going on since well before the Hamas attack on Israel in early October. So it's an operation that's been going on since the summer in Europe, and the arrests that have now been made were made presumably because, against a background of developments in Israel and Gaza, the risk of an attack is becoming more likely, and so these people were taken in after having been apparently followed for quite a while.
Who are the detainees, and what's their connection to Europe and Germany?
There are 3 men that were arrested here in Berlin. All we know about them is their first names and the places where they were born. 2 of them are Lebanese, 1 is Egyptian, or of Egyptian origin. We presume that have actually been living here in Germany for many, many years. We know that the oldest of the subjects is the man who has been taken in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. He is well over 50 years old and has Dutch citizenship. It appears that they have had a long-standing connection to Hamas. But the point is that so far in the past, Europe has been used as a kind of place where people from Hamas can live in some kind of peace. They haven't really planned attacks in Europe in the past. It would be something new if Hamas should do that. So yes, the authorities are very much on alert, but at the moment we don't know exactly what the plots were.
Several suspects have also been arrested in Denmark. How is this linked to the developments in Germany and the Netherlands that you just described?
Frankly, we don't know. Neither the Danish nor the German authorities are talking about any links. They seem to suggest that it is pure chance that these arrests were made at the same time. But I think that's very unlikely. There's likely to be some kind of connection. And the Israeli Secret Service Mossad has been talking about a Hamas structure in Europe that has been destroyed. Mossad has in the past been instrumental in arrests elsewhere in the world, for instance, in Brazil in early October. So it's quite possible that there is a connection here.
That's Hans Brandt. Thank you so much.